What did you do last before the 2020 lockdown? I had the last days of school in my life. I was in the last grade and never went back to school again. Luckily, bought a house. Literally within a couple of days after closing and taking possession, the whole world started shutting down, including my job. Since we'd saved a ton of money for house repairs, and the first payment wasn't for a couple months, we were able to use that month that I was off to get stuff done on the house, without having to worry about work or finances much. While everyone was busy hoarding essentials, I peacefully grabbed some scented candles, bought wine, and hurried home. Got my dog. On the 13th of March, 2020 I 1. Had part 2 of an AP Calculus BC exam. 2. Drove to a print shop to get a quote for prints for an event my nonprofit was planning. 3. Got a text from my friend saying that he got accepted to the high school I was attending. 4. Organized a lunch with my friends at our favorite burger place for the next day because sensed that things were about to go to shit. That lunch we had on the 14th of March, 2020 was the last normal restaurant gathering meal I ever had. Bought a Nintendo Switch. I was driving when I found out the governor closed the state, started figure skating. Like just prior. And then, after the first initial 3 weeks, it was awesome. I had every ice rink to myself. It will probably never be like that again. I was at a conference with 1,000 or so of my best IT friends. I got back home on March 12th, which was the day the US seemed to shut down. Me and my buddies had been working on producing the play we had written at school. Our performance was supposed to be the following weekend. We got the news midweek that campus was shutting down, and decided we couldn't let our work go to waste. So we held a performance of it on the last day before campus was shut down. We spread the word like madmen to try to get an audience but keep it low-key enough that faculty wouldn't catch on, as all rehearsals were supposed to stop once the initial closing down announcement was sent out. We succeeded, and got to have our moment just before everything fell apart. Ate a very delicious 5-course St. Patrick's Day meal at this really good restaurant with my mother. Irish soda bread, bangers and mash, mussels and cockles, Guinness steak pie, and shamrock salad. You guys that got a lockdown are the luckiest fucks alive. I worked in healthcare. Not only did I not get to stay home, I never got to see home. I started working 70-80 hours weeks. If I wasn't asleep, sometimes at work, I was at work. Then I'd see people online bitching about being sad that they were stuck at home. I hate all of you who complained. Every single one of you. Gave the final exam ever of my entire school life. Worked and kept working till now. My birthday is March 17th. I work in professional theater, and we had postponed our current show for 2 weeks. My daughter and I went to Starbucks to get my birthday drink, and was suddenly on edge. The chairs were flipped upside down on the tables. The usually packed store was empty except for 2 very young, very anxious baristas. I had placed my order for my free birthday drink, then my daughter ordered as well. I had pulled out a card to pay for hers, and he shoved them at me and said, "Just take them. Just take them. Happy birthday." Our eyes met and he looked terrified. I didn't go back inside that Starbucks for over a year.